Hello everyone, hasn't it been a while? But I hope you're all excited because I have filmed my first hair tutorial in what feels like a lifetime. I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this super gorgeous poodle hair, so let's get started. Alright, firstly you want to set your hair in a method of your choice. I've done my fringe with these first rollers facing forward. All of my side sections are going upwards and I have 3 rollers on my crown that are going back. Now I've placed larger rollers at the bottom and then they get smaller. This is because with a poodle you want the less tighter curl on the bottom as all the curls are being bunched in the top of your head. So I'm going to take this fringe section that I've let out and just clip it out of the way because I'm going to be using that in the fringe later. And then you want to go through and you want to unclip all of the hair. So you want to be gentle when you do this no matter what method you curl your hair, as if you're more gentle with your curls they will have a better shape and integrity by the time you get them all out. Okay, so once you have all your curlers out you want to just run your fingers through and break them up. There's not actually a whole lot of brushing that is required for a poodle do because we kind of want as much volume on the top as possible, so I make mine nice and fluffy. So now I'm going to take a comb because we're going to start shaping the poodle up on the top of our head. So you're also going to need some bobby pins, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to, while smoothing upwards, I'm going to run the comb through my hair up until just below my crown, and you'll see that all of the curls are kind of bunched on top of my hand. Now what I'm going to do is, using the bobby pins, I'm going to pop some bobby pins crisscrossed underneath those curls. So by sitting them on top of my hand I can then just kind of lift them for the bobby pin placement, and for the most part the curls will cover the bulk of the bobby pin. So you can see there that I've done that there, and now I'm going to continue that process around my head until I get to just the top 2 sides, like so. Alright, I'm just kind of going to start playing a bit with the fringe after I move that top curl out of the way. So I'm going to start with just combing it through and under because I'm going to be doing a bump bang just for something a bit different. Just so they're out of the way while I work, I'm going to use clips to pin back these side sections which I haven't secured yet, so that I'm mostly working with just the fringe, and also my little crown curls because they're wanting to be the center of attention today as well. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is again take my comb and I'm just going to separate my hair out into 2 sections and just do a really light bit of combing, back combing at the base. This is just going to help my hair sit a bit better when I use my hair donut. You can use any size hair donut to do your bang. This is actually the only one I have that currently matches my hair color. It's a hair donut that's been cut, so I'm going to use that and I'm going to roll my hair up under it, get it in place, and then I'm going to bobby pin it. If you haven't yet mastered the skill of doing one of these bangs with just rolling your hair, or like me, you have heaps of hair which generally flops or gets flat under the weight, then these cut donuts for buns are absolutely amazing. Though I would like to get one that's a little bit smaller, I still think this one is going to work really well for today. Alright, so once you've got the side secure, you're going to gently pull your hair across the donut to slowly start covering the actual donut material. You can see I'm tucking underneath with my thumbs. This is to stop any kind of flyaways that might slip down. Once I've kind of got it across, as this one's quite short, I'm going to tuck it, make sure the ends are covered, and pin it with a bobby pin just to keep it all in place. This is also another reason why it's really good to use a hair donut that is a similar color to your own hair, because it means if there's a little bit that becomes uncovered that your hair doesn't quite get, it's not super noticeable unless they're right up kind of in your business. So if you ever want faux bangs like these, then all you really need is a cut donut. You can use them. So here we go. I have pretty much got both of my sides done now. We'll do a final check of placement. I'm really happy with that, so now I'm going to move on to kind of moving these curls in around the back a bit and starting to shape the sides and the top. So using a similar motion that I used around the back, I'm going to comb up the side sections and pin them in place. I kind of gather them behind the faux bang. I just find that, again, it hides the back with all the pinning and just kind of really shapes around it and adds some more volume with the hair. So you can see that it's starting to take shape now. From here, the next step is to basically take our bobby pins and to go around and loosely secure our curls through the top. So if I've got bits that are a bit longer or a bit crazy, I'm just going to put in a bobby pin just to secure it. It's also when you want to check the back and make sure that it's not sitting too low in comparison to the rest of your hair, as well as to maybe secure any sections around the side that aren't super firm, because we don't want this to move during the day. I also tuck in any stray curls like that one I just had, and because of how clustered the curls are, you can actually kind of just move your fingers through and place them with where they need to be. Alright, now as I'm starting to get ready to hairspray, I'm just going to put in the final securing pins. Now, depending on the length of your hair, the back will or won't be able to be smoothed down completely with just hairspray. So I'm going to give it a try and see how I go. I've got some really crazy baby hairs at the back, so I may need a bobby pin, but basically I'm going to spray and smooth my hair with my hand just to try and smooth it up and get the back and around underneath the curls as smooth as possible. This will make the curls look really front and center and make them the focal point. And again, we just keep going in and securing. It can take a while to get everything sitting exactly where you want it, especially once you start spraying, as some of the curls can sit slightly different once they've had that hairspray first coat, and that's totally fine. The poodle hairdo is basically all about just securing, pinning, and re-evaluating if you're liking where things are sitting. Bit more of a hairspray, so I'm now going to go around the sides and repeat what I did at the back, which is spraying on the sections under where we've bundled our curls and seeing if we can get that nice smooth finish. Now, as I mentioned, I do have a lot of baby fluff at the back, so I am going to have to go in with a bobby pin on just the back part of my hair, because I have a few bits that just will not hairspray flat, which is totally fine. If you want to hide those, a scarf is a really great way to do it once you've done them, but now we're just going to hairspray it all and really get it all set so that it doesn't move through the day. If you get a really secure poodle that you've hairsprayed really well, you can actually sleep in it and wear it for multiple days. So that's something else to keep in mind when building up your poodle. Now for this look, I'm going to be doing flower clips because I've done a faux bang, and one of my favorite things is to just pop a flower clip of the two that I have matching on either side of the faux bang. I just really like the symmetry of it, and it gives it a really nice 1940s vibe. But you can also wear it without flowers. You can wear it with a scarf to cover the back and tie a bow behind the faux bang. There's so many different ways you can style this look. But this is just how I'm doing it on this day. So let's have a look at me all finished. Okay, so here is the final look. I actually got 2 days out of this, so I hope you guys absolutely love it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and what kind of hairstyle would you guys like me to tutorial next. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.